Hey guys, as you can it's been a while since my last video or post. Sorry about that, but I haven't had much to say and I've been fairly busy getting used to uni life. Anyway, this video is going to be looking at my modified Nerf Big Bad Bow. This one is the Avengers version that was re-released for the Avengers a year or two ago. I think it was whenever it was. Anyway, I received this for my birthday last year, and clearly I've been doing some modifications on it over time. So, first things first, internally it has a night finder spring added. The night finder spring I added was the longer, thick coiled, thicker mini coiled spring rather than the which is the older one compared to the newer, thinner coiled, shorter spring. I used the older one because it's longer and therefore easier to fit into the Big Bad Bow's plunger without rattling as much. Because neither night finder spring is long enough to not rattle in a regular Big Bad Bow's plunger tube, so I had to stretch the spring. Anyway, the seal has been improved. It uses a skirt seal instead of the traditional O-ring. So, yeah, I basically just hot glued that in place so it gets an excellent seal. I probably can't plug it up properly, but yep, those orange fins are on the plunger tube, and as you can see, they have stopped. So yeah, this thing has a seal of almost 100%, probably 99%, but that's good enough for me. There's a 4cm tack rail here, which is designed from Slidev, of course, and which is meant for the 6-dart holder, also from Slidev, which I reviewed some time back. So as you can see, it's easy to attach. Just screw in the 2 screws, and it's secured in. Darts fit in nicely. Normally I would slide darts, but for the purposes of the video I'm going to squash the darts in. There's some hot glue there. So yeah, that's a 6-dart holder. Holds most darts fairly well. Thinner darts, of course, do slip out a little bit. And in the front, a regular Big Bad Bow has a barrel approximately this long, designed for its arrows, which are large red arrows. Clearly I've cut mine down and removed the air restrictor so you can see straight down, yep, straight down into the dart stop and the plunger head. You should be able to see the plunger head moving. So, yep, I haven't just done internal mods, I've got a variety of barrels for it. First things first, this one, which is 20cm PETG barrel with the stub of 17 on 32-inch brass, which acts as a dart stop. That goes in like that. Because the Big Bad Bow has such a good seal, it vacuum loads. I'll just get that out. So it vacuum loads darts of basically any size unless it's super tight in PETG. This PETG barrel is designed for Stefan use, hence why it's so long, because well, stock darts just go nuts for them flying out of it, and whistlers and suctions, dart-type darts, etc. do not fit in PETG. The second barrel I've got is very short, just 6.5cm piece of UPVC, 16mm UPVC, which is basically a 1/2-inch CPVC for you Americans. This is designed for shooting stock darts, not Stefan's, of course. So, the stock dart fits in. Well, in this case, an Elite fits in right down to there, right down inside the barrel, and it fires out very nicely. Third, finally I've got these 2 shotgun shells, 3-shot shotgun shells. These are also made from UPVC, however these barrels are of course shorter than this barrel, simply because I ran out of UPVC and none of the stores nearby me sell the UPVC. I got these from a member of Nerf. So I should also show you. The PPG and UPVC barrels can be stored here in these 2 rings, which I've just hot glued onto the Big Bad Bow. So yeah, these 2 shotgun shells, I've altered the arrow holders to have 15mm PVC, which is pretty much the smallest PVC size we can get. These are 15mm PVC half couplers, just a coupler cut in half, and it sticks on very nicely. No movement. And the E-tape around here is of course to replicate the width of 15mm UPVC, so I can stick the shotgun shell on securely. These shotgun shells are designed to fire stock darts, so elite darts in my case, but it would probably work decently with Stefan's. Probably not the greatest because these aren't long enough barrels, although they are pretty short for stock darts. But yeah, I feel that these shotgun shells are far more effective with stock darts than Stefan's. So that one, I'll just put that on for the moment. Load up this shell. I'll show you the firing. So when not in use, these shotgun shells can be stored here, ready to be stuck on. And finally, there's this section, which is clearly different from a regular Big Bad Bow. These are 15mm PVC half couplers, again, a coupler sawed in half, and it's designed to attach a stock on. Oops, there we go. This stock is also made from just 15mm PVC and 2 elbows, and you can see with the PVC stock it becomes quite a long blaster, especially when primed. So it's quite long, but I feel that for a tentatively sniper type blaster, quote unquote, it's such a long stock. It's good. It provides good stability for longer range shots. And in one of the most recent F4s, I had this thing firing elite darts from. I've dropped it. From the 6cm UPVC, 16mm UPVC barrel. Elite darts are surprisingly accurate to 15 meters. Beyond that, I'm not entirely sure how accurate it is, but for mid-range, so to speak, it is surprisingly accurate. So yeah, I'll finish up this video with a quick firing demo. I'll be firing off the shotgun shells first. I'll fire off both shotgun shells, and then I'll be going through six individual elites, 3 with the PTG barrel and 3 with the UPVC barrel. So let's go. UPVC barrel. Second dart. Third dart. finally the PTG barrel. Oh, crap. That was bad. Top tip, do not dry fire a modded Big Bad Bow. So yep, that's how far an elite dot gets sucked in. Gets sucked into this 17 and 32 inch brass. So yep, that's my modified Big Bad Bow. I hope you like this video. If you do, like. If you have any questions or comments, make a comment. If you would like me to make more videos or want to see more of this sort of thing, subscribe. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.